saw this news story. It was going viral and I had to check it out. Of course, you guys know I have to find out the real story. I have to find out about the truth. I have to find out what is going on with this guy who said he sold his house only with the use of ChatGPT.
Before scheduling an open house, he relied on an open algorithm using ChatGPT and artificial intelligence throughout the entire home sale process. And he says it saved him tens of thousands of dollars.
I watched the video and I thought, this doesn't pass the sniff test, but hey, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to dig in and I'm going to tell you what I found in today's video.
After 15 years in his Cooper City home, Robert Levine decided it was finally time to sell. But instead of contacting a real estate agent, he turned to the power of the prompt.
I really wanted to challenge myself to use AI for the entire journey. I'm not just piecemeal, every step along the way.
Okay, where do I start with this? Where do I start with this? Honestly, I have so much in this video today that I'm just laughing. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. This is an unbelievable story. So you guys know on my channel, Truth in Real Estate, I am telling you the truth about our industry. And I'm being very honest with you about agents, about the good agents, the bad agents, how to get your home ready, how to sell for more money, especially stress-free. And so when I saw this story, I thought, wow, this is pretty impressive that this guy literally just had ChatGPT market his house. Well, that's not the real story. And the real story, because I did my research and I asked around, the real story is that this man just sold his house by owner. Yes, that is literally all he did. He did not use ChatGPT to sell his house. He sold his home by owner and had ChatGPT help him with the marketing.
The married father of three says he used artificial intelligence for everything. The planning, the pricing, the marketing, even the paint.
The most important thing it did for us was build out a timeline. Here's when you need to start packing your house.
As you saw, the seller asked ChatGPT for the appropriate timing and planner. Well, no need to go to ChatGPT. You can download my free seller's planner and playbook and timeline. It's going to show you way more than ChatGPT. It's going to show you exact timing. It's going to show you exactly what updates are going to work in your house, what aren't, how much you should be paying, what you should be staying, pricing, how to choose an agent. You don't have to ask ChatGPT for all of these answers. I've got it right here in the seller's planner. Go ahead and use the QR code. Go to sellersplanner.com or the link is in the description below. Now, I have told you guys how to sell your house by owner. I have a whole video on it. I have a whole quiz on how to sell your house by owner and seeing if you are able to do this. And I have a real problem with this news story. I have a real problem because this makes it sound like the guy just put it into ChatGPT and that's it. It just magically sold. No, he took the for sale by owner path and that's how he sold his house. People can sell their homes by owner. No question, 110% people can sell their homes by owner. Absolutely. It is really hard to do. And it is a lot of work, and sometimes you just can't get it done at the price you want. So now let's break this down and kind of talk to you about what he did that he's saying he did and what he didn't do. And I also letting you know that I did reach out to the seller directly and I reached out to the reporter who did this because I feel that this report, this news story is inauthentic. I feel like it's misleading. I feel like it hurts actual sellers out there who are trying to sell their homes because now they think, hey, I can just do this by myself. And listen, you can do it by yourself, but I want you to listen to the ramifications, the significant ramifications that can happen if you do this yourself. He happened to be very knowledgeable in what he's doing. He obviously was capable of selling his home by owner. And when I talk to people about selling their homes by owner, the very first thing I say to do is interview agents, which he did. He interviewed agents, so he got insight. He got what are the buyers like in the market? What's the market doing? When do you list your house? In addition, he also used a real estate photographer. I know this because I've talked to a few agents who know the area. They know how this transaction went down. And these agents told me he was very clear when he interviewed agents. So yes, he actually interviewed agents. They came over, they gave him pricing, they gave him recommendations. Maybe they even told him what day to go on the market because it's not a Tuesday in every single community.
Scheduled his showings and suggested the best day to list his home.
We ended up listing on a Tuesday.
Turned out to be terrific timing.
So did he know specifically from ChatGPT in his specific subdivision that that's the day you go on the market? I highly doubt it. But he probably found that out from the agents that he interviewed. So he had the resources there. In addition, it says he got listed in the MLS.
ChatGPT helped Robert design the marketing materials like his open house handout and the online listing, then told him how to get his home listed on the MLS, the multiple listing service.
Well, how the heck did he get listed in the MLS? He had to talk to a real estate agent and sign an agreement to get it listed in the MLS. Because if you're not a real estate agent, you can't list it in the MLS. So as you can see, I'm super animated about this because I'm feeling very upset for the sellers out there who are now being misled by the news in thinking that, yes, it's just this easy. That's all he did. He just typed it into the computer and then there it was. Crazy. Now, I'm going to tell you, as a real estate agent, I use ChatGPT all the time. I use AI all the time. I use it to help me write copy. I use it to help me stage photos. I use it all the time. And I'm a real estate agent, and this job is still difficult to make sure sellers get the most amount of money with the least amount of stress. So having ChatGPT draw up a flyer, build a flyer, let me tell you where those flyers are used. Nowhere. They're not used anywhere. The flyers are not used unless they are literally in the box in the front of the house in the yard. Nobody's using those. Maybe they're using them when people are coming into the house, but the way he got people into the house was by listing it with a real estate agent and putting it for sale by owner in the MLS. Now, the other thing that I noticed from his video is he said that ChatGPT wrote his contract.
5 days after listing their home, they had a signed contract. A contract generated by, you guessed it, ChatGPT.
Now that is just, I don't even see how that's possible because a buyer's agent brought the offer on this house. And so therefore, the buyer's agent brings the offer. So now you're telling me, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. You're telling me that the buyer's agent said to the seller, oh, I need you to present me with a contract written from ChatGPT. I highly doubt it. What typically happens in this scenario when there's a for sale by owner is the buyer's agent writes up a contract on a standard form that is used by real estate agents across the country for their associations in their state, in their town, and then that contract is presented to the seller. And the other thing he's saying is he did this to save money. He saved 3%.
We estimate that leveraging these AI tools will save us about 3% of the total sale price, which in our case is a meaningful amount of money.
Well, what that means to me is that he paid out the buyer's agent. So he paid out the buyer's agent a percentage. I have no idea how much because the buyer's agent saw it in the MLS. The buyers were interested. Obviously, they got people to the house.
And I think within the first 72 hours, we had 5 offers on the home already, which was tremendous.
So he had 5 offers when he went on the market. He was listed at $972,500. So I am assuming that he got this price from the agents who he called in to interview to ask them what price should he list his house at. This is not rocket science, right? And look at what he sold for, $954,800. Now, let me tell you something. When you get 5 offers in the first day, that means your price is dead on. Dead on. It means that you are really doing great. So if that was the case and he had an actual agent who understood how to negotiate, that price should have absolutely been at list. No question. An experienced agent is going to be able to negotiate that out and get you at least list price, if not more. Now, if he would have listed with an agent, would he have made less money? You don't know that. You can't say that. He can't say that either. How do we know he didn't leave money on the table? And that's why I go back to this investigative report. You literally just did a whole segment on a for sale by owner. Literally, like that made national news. I'm just in shock. Yes, it got a lot of traction. And I have no problem if people want to list by owner. I teach people how to do this all the time. But this is misleading journalism. This is misleading by the seller that he literally just put it into ChatGPT and there you go. The whole thing worked. So yes, he did use agents to sell his home. He had to. There's no question. He had to. Now, if somebody out there thinks that you can just go into ChatGPT and sell your home like that, you will be sadly mistaken. I am telling you, it will not happen that way. As I told you, I have a whole quiz on this that you could take to figure out if you can sell your home by owner. Now, of course, I'm going to think that you're going to use ChatGPT for some of this, and you should, absolutely. But to think that you can just use ChatGPT and it sells a house by itself is not true. It's completely misleading. So I've had this for sale by owner quiz out there for probably 8 months or so, and it grades your score. So it gives you a score at the end. And at the end, I see the answers. If you fill it out online, I see the answers. So I've only had one person in the whole time of taking this quiz for 8-10 months that has actually gotten into the category range of being able to do it by owner. I'm going to tell you that this seller probably would have met that. He's very educated. He's very interested. He knows what he's doing. He's financially savvy. So my guess is this guy would have scored above my 160. So I'm saying that people can do it. But some of the questions that you need to ask: do you know your home's true value and not just the value you see from Zillow? How well do you know your current local market, like your subdivision? How well do you know that? Do you know your state's disclosure laws? That's really significant, and that is something that could get you sued if you don't do it correctly. Can you tell the difference between good and bad listing photos? And the question that I always ask, the one that is super important, is do you need the money or do you want the money? Because everything I'm trying to teach about on this channel is that your stress is worth money. And so you may be saying, well, of course I want to save the money, but at what cost? At what cost is that going to be? How much money is that going to cost you in order to save 3%? In this instance, I'm going to say that this seller did not make more money by going the route of for sale by owner. I'm going to say he probably lost money because of his negotiating, because he didn't have somebody negotiating for him. I could be wrong. Again, I reached out to him. He did not respond to me. So I don't know. I don't know the real story of what happened here. But if I actually were able to have a conversation with him, I would go into depth on what did those offers look like. Because great agents are going to be able to bring you in more money than if you sell it by yourself. Now, here's the thing. Even if you net out, isn't it better to not do all the work? So how do you know what the right price for your home is? You can definitely reach out to me, and I'm going to find you a couple of truth certified agents right in your town. And these agents can come in, and I swear you can talk to them about going for sale by owner. You can see what they have to say, but I want you to hear them out. I want you to hear everything. I need you to listen to the other side, even if you don't agree with it. If you need an agent, you can go to katispaniak.com, use the QR code, or the link is in the description below. Now, as you can see, I am super animated about this, like really upset. And it's not because somebody sold by owner. I think if you can do it, do it. If you can do it and make more money, then definitely do it. If you can do it and not have additional stress, for sure. But for those of you who are worried about netting the most amount and having the least amount of stress, I do not recommend this path. In addition, the idea that this man did not use a real estate agent to sell his house is false. This news story is not accurate. It's misleading. And I feel for you sellers out there who think that this is real. Again, there are some good agents out there. There are some bad agents out there. You can sell by for sale by owner, but to not talk about the risks, the ramifications, and how it actually went down is disingenuous. So I have a ton of information for you. I've got my live Q&A sessions. I can help you find an agent in your area. And of course, I have my seller's planner and timeline. All of this is free to you. And I have my Facebook group, which has over 5,500 members right now. And we are a group of people talking about how to sell your homes. What should you update? Talking about agents, talking about staging. But more than anything, what I want you to do is hit that subscribe button. The reason why is because I have built the Truth in Real Estate movement. And this is a movement to bring accountability and transparency to an industry that has been broken for many years. My core, my belief, my passion is that I'm protecting the seller. And if you want the real advice, the real truth, if you want to hear how it is, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you reach out to me. I am here for you because this process can be very difficult and stressful. And I want you to make sure that you have all of the resources that you need. I'm Kati Spaniak, and this is Truth in Real Estate.